HR Basics is a series of short courses designed to highlight what you need to know about a particular human resource management topic. In today's HR Basics, we define job evaluation, discuss the importance of evaluation in developing base pay structures, and explore the methods of evaluation for determining the value of jobs in an organization. Job evaluation is the systematic process of determining the relative worth of jobs. The outcome of job evaluation is the development of a base pay structure. Organizations want their employees to perceive that they are being paid fairly in relation to the pay for jobs performed by others within the organization, as well as individuals performing similar jobs in other organizations. This is known as internal equity and external alignment. Job evaluation allows organizations to appropriately value jobs and to build a base pay structure through various methods of job evaluation. Job evaluation provides the foundation to design base pay structures in organizations. When building a base pay structure, organizations use pay grades, which are groupings of individual jobs that have approximately the same value to the organization. The two general approaches for valuing jobs are job evaluation and market pricing. These are two major schools of thought of job evaluation, known as market pricing, which are market-driven systems, and job evaluation, known as job worth systems. Each yield different results. Job evaluation uses market data for jobs with job evaluation points. In a job worth system, the primary determinant of pay is the value of the job to the organization. Market pricing uses market data for jobs, but without job evaluation points. In a market-driven compensation system, the going rate identified by market research is the primary determinant of pay. In the case of discrepancy, internally driven job worth systems will err on the side of maintaining internal equity, and external, market-driven systems will err on the side of reflecting how the outside world pays for the position. Whether an organization uses an internally or externally driven pay system, it's important to compare pay practices to the external market. Employers can adopt one of several alternative methods for job evaluation. Market pricing methods have an external focus, while job evaluation methods have an internal focus. A base pay structure is developed using the compensation philosophy selected by the organization and job analysis to drive job evaluation decisions. The results of job evaluation are used to design base pay structures, including pay grades and pay ranges. Job evaluation looks at pay levels within the organization, and market pricing looks outside the company. Both types of methods use relative comparisons to determine the worth of jobs in an organization. As you can see here, there are 4 methods of job evaluation. Let's take a look at each, starting with job evaluation methods with an internal focus. The ranking method is a simple system that places jobs in order from highest to lowest by their value to the organization. This is a qualitative method in which the entire job is considered rather than individual components. The ranking method generally is more appropriate in small organizations that have relatively few jobs. The classification method of job evaluation uses written descriptions of job classes in which each job is put into a best match. I like to think of it as putting a job on an appropriate shelf of a bookcase. A major difficulty of this method is that subjective judgments are needed to develop the class descriptions and to place jobs accurately in them. The most widely used job evaluation method, the point factor method, looks at compensable factors in a group of similar jobs and assigns weights or points to them. A compensable factor identifies a dimension that is part of every job that can be rated for each job. However, point factor systems have been criticized for reinforcing traditional organizational structures and job rigidity. Although not perfect, the point factor method is generally better than the ranking and classification methods because it quantifies job elements. While the point factor method has served employers well for many years, the trend is moving towards a more externally focused approach. More companies are moving to market pricing, which uses market pay data to identify the relative value of jobs based on what other employers pay for similar jobs. The key to market pricing is identifying relevant market pay data for jobs that are good matches with the employer's job. The switch to market pricing as part of strategic compensation decisions can ensure market competitiveness of compensation practices. Those who argue in favor of the popularity of market pricing suggest that a market-based approach balanced with some internal alignment, will enable more reliable pay structures. However, there will not always be a perfect match for each job in the external market. Job evaluation provides the basis for accurate valuation of jobs and the creation of appropriate pay structures.